does it mean to put Philadelphia in the national spotlight with this fight?
Oh, it feels good, man. This is what the city's been missing. This is what the city of Philadelphia is all about. This is what Philadelphia fighters are all about. Rising to the occasion. And that's what I've been doing my whole career, and that's what I'm going to do March 4th.
Speaking of other matches in the welterweight division, Spence and Brook probably got made or is about to be made. What do you think about that matchup?
I think it's a good matchup. I think the timing favors Spence a little bit because, you know, Brook just fought Triple G, you know.
And he lost.
All that weight, saying that he couldn't make the weight, to come back down. So we don't know how he's physically going to feel. We know his skills are going to be there, but when you fight a young, hungry fighter, you know, you got to make sure you're on top of your game. But I think it's a 50-50 fight.
Do you think Brook is the same fighter after the loss to Triple G?
I don't know. I would like to see him fight one more time. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, he's a champion. He wants to defend his title. So that's the man he got to do.
You got more and more accomplishments. 32-0.
33.
33-0, sorry. You know, you're wealthier and wealthier. Does it get any harder to I know there's a big fight. Does it get any harder to get in the gym, stay focused, do what you have to do?
Nah, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of pressure on me to be the best. You know what I mean? So that's what keeps me focused. That's what gives me that push. When I don't feel like doing it, I think about it, man, it's pressure. Like, the world's going to be watching me. You know, I got fans, I got family members. I can't let them down. And, you know, I got to go in there and look my best. I got to be prepared. And that's what keeps me focused, you know, and just the love of the sport, basically. You know, I fought 120 amateur fights for free. So I'm getting paid now. I'm cool with that.
Better to fight?
Right.
Other than your father, how has that pressure affected your family, like your sisters and your mom?
Yeah.
Because I know you guys live together when you're home.
Yeah. No, it didn't really, you know, at the end of the day, it's boxing, it's business, you know what I mean? When I say pressure, I don't mean like the media or my family or saying things about our family. I'm just saying the pressure of performing, living up to the stage and doing your things. But I need that chip on my shoulder, and that's going to make me fight the best, because these are the type of fights that bring out the best in me. When I'm not having no pressure, and that was on my bad days. So I need that chip on my shoulder to bring out the best in Danny Garcia.
Let's get two more questions, you guys.
I know one of the guys that has been coming down here to spar with is the undefeated young kid from Jersey. Julian Rodriguez. You know, what are your thoughts on him, and is he helping you?
Oh Hammerhands. Yeah, he's a Julian Rodriguez. He's a young, talented fighter, and I believe he's going to be a world champion one day. He has a great style. He's strong. He's fast. He uses his angles well, and he's a good fighter. I told him and his dad that they're going to be world champion one day.
Danny, do you think that all the talk with the McGregor and Floyd, it warms up, it cools down, kind of reminds me of Pacquiao Mayweather a little bit? Do you think it's good for the sport, or does it take a little bit of shine away from the sport? People should be paying attention to your fight and like Triple G Jacobs more, right?
You know, at the end of the day, that's what, you know, they love the media. You know, him and Mayweather and McGregor, they love the media, and they know by saying each other's name, it's going to keep them relevant. It's going to keep them circulating in the limelight. But you know, if it's a boxing match, you know, I mean, you know, that's good for Floyd. You know what I mean? Congratulations, you make a lot of money, and you find somebody who don't really have no boxing.
You think it's good for the sport?
Not for boxing, because he's an MMA fighter. You know what I mean? You know, it's good if, you know, if Floyd was an MMA fighter or Conor McGregor was a boxing, but they got different styles. You know, you got somebody who's been boxing their whole life versus somebody who's been doing, you know, mixed martial arts their whole life. If you put somebody, it's just like, you know, I've been boxing my whole life. I'm not gonna let an MMA fighter beat me. You know what I mean? Or it's just like, an MMA fighter been doing that his whole life. You're not gonna let a guy just stand up and beat you, right? So
it's like a circus.
Yeah. So I mean, they running with the promotion. It is what it is, and it's good for them, man.
Last question right here.
There was a lot of talk about your father being banned from the final press conference. How does that affect you? I don't know, mentally, or does it matter?
He not banned. He's not banned. Yeah.
Well, is he banned from speaking?
No, he's not banned from speaking.
So that was a rumor. That was just a rumor.
Yeah, it was a rumor.
Your latest fight with your opponent is an unusual opponent. Can I ask you to take a moment to talk to us about that, sir?
My last fight?
No, this current fight you got coming up. This opponent's an unusual opponent. He does some unusual things according to your training. Can you tell me about that?
You know, I really don't know what he does. You know, at the end of the day, I prepare myself to make sure I'm 110% ready, prepared for anything he does. So that's why I'm a true champion, because I'm able to adapt to whatever he brings to the table, and that's what I'm going to do March 4th.
What's your camp been like on this fight, because it's such a big fight?
Oh, camp's been crucial, man. We're working hard. We're pushing ourselves to the limit. You know, it's been a hard, tough camp. You know, it's only about 2.5 weeks left of the fight. So we did everything we had to do. Right now, we got a couple hard days left of sparring, and we start slowing it down. And it's fight time.
Anything different in this camp, Danny? Anything you're working on that you can tell us about?
We just working smart, hard, man. We're working on sharpening up. We got a good game plan. Make sure we stick to the game plan every day. Make sure we gotta adjust, then we adjust.
Does it feel like a big fight? Can you feel it?
Oh yeah. I mean, I've been in a lot of big fights, so I can't psych myself out like, oh, this is a big fight. You know, I've been in a lot of big fights in my career, and come March 4th, I'm gonna show the world again. I'm a great champion.
You get like a little jolt, given that it's probably the biggest fight since Matisse, as far as matchup.
Promotional wise, yeah, of course. But I'm always motivated. Like I said before, but yeah, I feel extra motivated because it's a big fight. You know, the media says it's a big fight. I know it's a big fight, and we gotta be ready for it.
How does it feel to unify the titles?
Oh, I feel it's great, man. There's no better feeling than unify the titles. Like I did it at 140, and my dream was to do it again at 147, and it's my opportunity, and I gotta take advantage of it.
How's been the build up to this fight been?
Oh, it's been good, man. It's been good. Been a lot of bad blood, a lot of trash talk, a lot of this, a lot of he say, she say. But come March 4th, that's all over, and we gotta go in there and do what we do best, and that's win.
What can you take away from your last fight?
Last fight was just, remember I was out for like a year. I was out for a year, so it made no sense for me to go into a big fight. It would have been 14 months from the last time I fought to go into a big fight. So, I asked for a fight. I would fight anybody. They gave me him. I got some good rounds in, knocked some rust off. We feel we active, and that's the key to being a champion, is staying active.
Do you feel like Keith's fought a little bit different in his last couple fights, a little bit more flat-footed, less jab, kind of against Porter, versus the one a couple years ago against Chavez? Do you notice a little difference there?
I noticed that. I noticed a lot of things. But like I said before, we're ready for whatever. He wants to box, he wants to slug, then that's what we're going to do. I'm ready for whatever.
What do you think your biggest advantage in the fight is, as far as style-wise?
I think it's a lot of advantages for me. The Barclays Center is like my second home. I guess get a drive right up the street. I feel like I'm the sharper boxer. I'm the better, more patient fighter. I'm the more battle-tested fighter. And come March 4th, I'm gonna show it again.
With the body shots on your mind, I know you saw the Louis Collazo fight.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna go to the body. We're gonna work everything, body, head, everything we could possibly work. We got a good game plan, and body shots are definitely in the game plan. That's no secret.
Jab a key to the fight too?
Oh yeah, that's definitely a key. Jab, work my way in, be smart, cut the ring if he wants to move. So we gotta go in there and just make adjustments like we always do. I might think he's gonna box me, he might try to come forward on me. So we gotta be prepared for whatever.
Anything you take away from Keith's fight against Sean Porter?
It was a good fight. It was a good even fight. They pushed each other. It was a good fight, and it was what it was. But I'm a different fighter than Sean Porter.
When you look at the welterweight division, obviously this is a big fight, but it's probably the most loaded division in boxing right now.
For sure.
So, the thing is, to get past this, there's any number of big fights that are out there. So, your dad has said 2017 is going to be your year. How many of those fights would you like to have? There's a lot of big fights.
Yeah, there's a lot of big fights. I think the welterweight division has been the glamour of boxing for the last probably 5 to 10 years. It's kept boxing exciting. It's a lot of big fights at the welterweight division. So, I'll probably, after this, I'll probably fight one more time in 2017, probably 2 times. Two big fights, but like I said, we can't look past March 4th, and we gotta go in there and handle business.